this is the challenge match with the Choi Lei Fat master. Because Choi Lei Fat with the long arm and long stepping movement, and I decided to fight him on a parallel side. So I'm here. So I did an entry, come in here, and then he trying to do a chop. I do a park sao, and then he does the sao chui to me, and I do a bong sao, and then he swing back. Yeah. And then he does a chun sao, step back, right? Okay. So it was very hard to get in close to him. So I decided to leave him a little gap here, so he can just a laugh sao. And then I check him here, then I do a bong, and then he swing around. I do a left bong again. I do a laugh, but before I could hit him, and he stepped right back. And so, but he was getting closer to the railing of the roof, right? So he was getting close to the railing of the box, and then I do an entry, and he jumped up to the railing, and I was worried about him falling off, so I grabbed his shoulder, and he did a double hyun sao, and then I called out, "Hold on to me." So he jumped down, and then Uncle Chen say, "Break, first round, draw." So we went to have a 1 minute break. So on the second round, I decided to go parallel. And then I entry from here, he does a sao chui. And I do a lap, he does the chun sao. And he come around with the back fist. And because his back was with me, so I controlled the elbow, I nailed him there. So I put him on the coccyx, he went down, and the fight was over. We're going to run through some technique, how to deal with the Choi Lei Fat. Choi Lei Fat, they do this laugh sao and swing, right? But if he get hold of this arm, it's very, very hard to get out of it because you get hold of this arm and you cannot use this arm, and then you have to find this arm to deal with him. So the best way to deal with the Choi Lei Fat is you actually step out. I actually step out and make sure you don't get grabbed with this arm, and I do a biu sao. Yeah, and then I can take this across to the blind side, right? So from here, so do a biu sao and a laugh sao, right? Or what I could do is I could actually pin the elbow, stop this one, and then make sure this one you can deal with it on. So right, controlling the elbow on the blind side. Right. But if he comes from underneath, right, I still stick to this side so that he can follow me here, then I come back on this side. Right? So when you take the arm across the body, you either push it up or push it down. So because the arm was already underneath here, so I push it down. I take him across my body. So you don't take the arm across like this, right? Like this. You're going to hit you. Right? So you take the arm across. Right, push it down. So if if he does a sao chui, right? So you do a bong sao, right? Then you can do a lap sao from here. If he does a chap chui, right? So every time I'm on the blind side, I don't have to deal with that arm, and I have all this opening to score. One of the best way to improve your contact reflexes, because when you're in a combat situation, the strike is almost 0.11 of a second. Your reaction from the eye to the brain is 0.2 of a second. So you need to use contact reflexes. The best way to improve your contact reflexes is this, right? So deliberately with this program, that you face square on to your opponent, and then you get to the blind side. Once you get to the blind side, you get a control, right? So you do a simple rotations from here, and then you get to the blind side. So again, rotation, and then you do a chun sao, right? Rotation, chun sao, right? So rotation, chun sao. So it could be he throws the punch in, so you pass out a chun sao. So that is exactly when you do the pak sao and chun sao situations, right? So you come in, pak sao and chun sao. Right. Okay, and then the other drill is from here, from underneath, you do a rotation with the bong sao, and then you do a chun sao, a lap sao from here. Okay, so this can be, he does a sao chui, right? So you do a bong sao, you do a bong sao and lap sao. One more. Bong sao and lap sao. And then the other one, it is a circular punch, right? So from here, if he breaks out, circular punch, right? So you face the point of contact and face the point of contact, right? So you do a chun sao, lap sao from there. Right. For the lower punch, and do a gang from there.